All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Marakah Kodash, and double down the city apostles and elders of great millstone and we well, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadad, the house of David. All right. So, what we're going to do here is, we're going to do this here, because this is going to be various topics, all right? Okay, so we're going to go into this word plot, okay, because what you call, all right, or what the world called as not knowing who is on this side and who has the earth in their hands, which is Esau, Edom, okay, the so-called white man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? Okay, so let's go into this right here. Meaning their plot, okay? A plot or a conspiracy, con meaning with, spiracy meaning spirits coming together to plot for one reason. Okay? And what is their one reason? A new world order. And what is behind their one reason of a new world order is to show that they are the people of God. All right? Meaning these so-called, these small hats. Okay? Because it said that the Israelites, or that the people of God, would be running the whole earth. So what other way to have it as an artificial way of showing that you are the people of God, all right, or the people of who the world ignorantly calls God, which the real name of the Lord is Yahweh, okay, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, all right, okay. So the real reason why this is all going on is because they are trying to show that they are the people of the book, but they are not the people of the book. Right? Because they set up, first and foremost, it's a state of Israel. All right? Came in there by the Balfour Declaration of 1948. Mayor Rothschild. All right? So first of all, that goes to show you that you're not the people. Okay? Everything over there is artificial. All right? You see? It goes to the Most High doesn't have he don't have a foot over there. All right, he's not with you over there. All right, because it said when the Israelites came back that land will flourish. All right, and you are not the people. All right, you small hats, you are not the people. Okay. All right, but you are playing out, and you are playing out as trying to be the people, but you are not, because the prophecies don't fit you. Okay, the prophecies do not fit you. You have tried to manipulate the world into thinking that the prophecies fit you. All right, they don't fit you. Okay, it says, so to make a map, plot, verb, okay, to make a map or a diagram or lay down on paper according to scale. All right. Also to lay plans for or conspire to affect or bring about, usually with evil intent. Okay. This is why the New World Order. All right. The New World Order is just nothing but a system of what you call totalitarianism. All right. Okay, a totalitarianism system or totalitarian system. All right, which is them trying to show that they are the people of who the world ignorantly calls God, but who the world don't know, but who the world truly, with the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son is Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai. All right. So they're trying to play out that role, but that role ain't gonna play out so well on their behalf. All right, because they are the Edomites. All right, you can't try to manipulate the truth, man. Okay, and we have the truth. All right, That's why you want to bring in a one world government, okay, which is a one world religion, one world monetary fund, all right, an enslavement all right, okay, ran off by that RFID microchip, all right, which is the mark of the beast, okay, which you had that patent number, that ID number, which is ID 2020, all right, and then you had the number 060606, okay, all involved in that. All right, now through a thing called what? The CBDC. Or what is it? CBCD or CBCDC or something like that? The central bank digital coin. Yeah, there it is right there. The CBDC. All right, the central bank digital coin. Okay, which as you can see, they signed in that stable act. Or that stable coin, which is that Genius Act, okay, which brings me into another form of saying this, that CMS healthcare. I'm gonna bring that up as well. All right, it's just nothing but another part of the plot to bring you down to get that shit. All right, so they gotta bring in what you call a health scare. All right, which is a new plot, okay, a new part of the scheme. All right, to bring you in, to trick you, to what you call bamboozle you. All right, bamboozle, swindle, okay, trickery, okay, into you taking that microchip, man. Okay, you see. So that's why they're going to bring that. That's why he signed in that CMS. This is all a spiritual thing. See right through it. Okay? Can see right through it. That's a part of the plot. And then you got the concentration camps for the Northern Kingdom. All right, what's going on, which is going to come down on the Southern Kingdom. That's the day of Jacob's trouble. It's all formulated through the scriptures. All right? It's all It's all gonna formulate. It's all formulating, man. Because the scriptures are true. Because why? There's no lie of the truth. And let's go get these scriptures here. Let me go get some scriptures here real quick, because I really want to bring out. Man, I got a lot of scriptures, but it may not happen in this video. It may happen, through the spirit and power Yahweh Ratazah. So let's go here. Where did I want to go? What I say I wanted to go? Who is it? Oh, okay. Here it is right here. Let's go to Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2. Habakkuk 2 and verse number 1. We'll start there. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. Right. It will surely come and it will not tarry. And the microchip, the mark of the beast, is not tarrying. It's going. It will come, man. It's surely going to come. You just had to be patient and wait. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, like I just said about this CMS healthcare technology thing, where they doing this thing. You sending it across your phone with your carbon footprint and then all this other stuff like that. Okay, which is going to be connected up with a thing called the Internet of Bodies, or which you'll call the Internet of Things, which is all connection with doing a 5G, 6G with that RFID microchip, man. Okay, and they're gonna cause everybody to come down to those hospitals because it's going to be a they're gonna make a pandemic happen of some sort. Okay, to trick the people to come down there, right? Okay, to take these microchips, man. You see, to take these chips, man. Okay, because the word devil means deceiver, man. And what great way of being of deceiving somebody by trickery, man. You see? You see? So for the vision, let's read it again. Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Though it tarried, it means you gotta have patience, man. You gotta have patience, and right now it's about to happen. A lot of guys who out there saying, the mark of the beast is not the microchip. Well, they about to feel the pain on that. All right, they about to really be like, they about to feel the pain on that, because what you said was you made the Most High. You try to say that Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is a liar, man. A lot of you guys gonna pay, man. Every idle word that came out your mouth, even a part of you guys of the circumcision, you gonna pay. The Most High gonna show you. He gonna even make you take that chip, and he gonna end up getting rid of your ass. That hot fire, that wind gonna hit your ass, man. Okay? Because you tried to say that Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is a liar, man. Every idle word. Okay, well, let's go here and get this real quick. Idle. Okay, where's it at? Matthew 12 and 36, it says, but I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment, man. That was Yahweh Shai speaking, man. Read it again. Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment. All right? Okay? So let's go back here. Back in Habakkuk. All right? All right, so let's go and get this here. Let's go get this right here. It says a new world order or one government form. All right. The user request appears to be referring the New World Order (NWO) conspiracy theory, which persists that the existence of a selective global elite working to establish a totalitarian one world government, which is the truth. Here, let's go to the Book of Psalms. Let's go to the Book of Psalms. Psalms, the 10th chapter, and the third verse. It says, "For the wicked boasts of his heart." What is it? What is the heart? The mind. Mind's desire. What is his desire? His new world order. Totalitarianism, a one world government, under a one world religion, one world monetary fund system, and under all these things up like that, showing the small hats want to show that they are the people of Yahweh, but they're not. Okay, they want to show that they are, but they're not. Okay, the truth is out there. Okay, and it's being put out there on a daily basis through the Urim and the Thummim. All right. Okay, that's why he said. That's why these devils said that they wish the internet was never created. Okay. It says, if his heart's desire and blessed the covenants whom the Lord abhorreth. All right, whom the Lord abhorreth. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Let's jump right down to here. Let's jump right down to verse 9. It says, he lieth and wait secretly. This is Esau. Okay, he lieth and he waits secretly, man. Okay? Because this man is waiting secretly. He doing his secretly legislation behind back doors. The new, the elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefeller, all secretly behind doors, talking about how they going to do it, putting their plot and the plan in front of you. But you people, because you people are a goddamn sleep, man. All right? You sleep. You don't know what's going on. You spiritually sleep. You slumbered. Okay? You in a daze. But only the elect is going to wake up to this truth. Okay? It says, he lieth and wait secretly as a lion in his den, and he lieth and wait to catch the poor. Right? So it says the free, bond, rich, poor. Okay? Who are ultimately the poor of this society, really. You got some jakes out there who are rich, yeah, but you got a lot of the Northern Kingdom, all right, Southern Kingdom. You got jakes in the Southern Kingdom who are just, some of them are poor, man. A lot of the Israelites are poor. We don't have nothing. We got to go to our enemy for the one of all things, man. Okay, you see. So it says, he doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And how are we going to draw you into his net? By this here RFID micro, this mark of the beast here. By his tricks and his schemes and his plans and his lies. Okay? That's how we're going to trick you to coming in and taking that chip. But we are not ignorant under Satan's devices. Let's go to that. Second Corinthians 2:11 says, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Absolutely, we're not ignorant of his devices. Okay? We know what's coming. Because the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua opened our eyes up to see what's coming. Okay? You see? All right? So let's go to the book of Job real quick. Let's go to the book of Job. Job 18. Job 18 and 5. It says, yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out. Right, the light of the wicked gonna get put out. All right? Because he gonna think he gonna get his new world order up and running. Think he gonna get it, it's gonna go on, the Most High is gonna put that thing out. Because it says about the elect, the day shall be shortened, okay, for the elect's sake. You see? But this thing ain't tarrying anymore. It's coming quick, man. There's things happening, but people can't really see it because they don't have the eyesight, man. All right? And I'm talking about a part of I'm talking about the circumcision, man. The guys who call themselves being in the truth, who out there teaching. All right? But they teaching things that ought not to be taught. Okay? Or they can't grasp the concept of the Gentiles being Israelites. They can't grasp the concept of Cornelius being an Israelite. We're going through the same things that we went through in ancient Rome. Are you not getting it? Are you not paying attention? Don't you understand you're living in biblical prophecy? You're living it out. Okay? You're living it out. All right? And Esau, Edom is the so-called white man. Okay? That's it. Esau, Edom is a so-called white man, and no, he cannot be saved. All right? And neither can the other nations, unless they are an elect, unless they're unless they are an Israelite. That's the only way you can be saved. And they got to be an elect of 144,000 and a 1/3. Okay? We understand and we know that the Israelites that the Israelites are spread out throughout the four corners of the earth. But I just explained to you that you have to, if you're not an elect, you're not in this first go around, man. But ultimately, all Israel shall be saved according to Romans, the 11th chapter and the 26th verse. They're going to have to come back through the men of the Lord. Reincarnation. It happens. It exists. Okay? To be reborn. Regenerated. That's why Yahweh Shai said to them, you got to be regenerated. In the regeneration, you shall follow me. How we follow them? Through the book. Through the Spirit. Through his Spirit. The Holy One. Consecrated. The Saint. Yahweh Shai. And the Heavenly Father. Alright? The Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Okay? There's no other names under heaven. None. I don't give a damn what kind of idols you coming with. To hell with them idols. We're going to burn them idols. We're going to kick them idols over. We're going to stomp them. We're going to burn that shit. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to burn all your idols. Every idol that you possess, everything that you may have, the Lord is going to burn it. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to burn that shit. Alright? Because he is a jealous power. Especially you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord gonna put his foot in your ass, man. Okay? That's why it says 2/3 of you Israelites should be cut off and die. Alright? Okay? But let's read on. Alright? So it says right here, verse number 6, Job 18:6, it says, the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. Right? His light shall be dark in his tabernacle, in his house. The house that Esau owned right here is Babylon the Great. Esau, Edom. This is Babylon the Great. America. Okay? The Vatican. All those places are all going to be put out. The light of all those places, the light of wickedness is all going to be put out by thermonuclear missiles, ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and by the chariots of Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai. Okay? The host of armies. The host, which is the armies. The angels coming with Yahweh Shai. Okay? The angels that are going to come with Yahweh Shai. Alright? And that concentrated fire coming out of those chariots, man. And then the beams that shoot down to save the elect. Scarcely save the elect. Alright? Because it says the elect should be scarcely saved. Alright? Okay? Alright, so let's go here. Let's go back into here. Alright, it says this alleged one government is often depicted as a totalitarian, okay, as an authoritarian, a system that replaces sovereign nation states and governs through strict control and oppression, controlling aspects of life, including the economy, media, and political landscape, utilizing manufactured crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic to extract control. It is critical to understand that the New World Order is a conspiracy theory. It lacks how it lacks to. They trying to throw it off. That's a complete lie. All right, it says Semitic narratives with harmful anti-Semitic narratives. The theory is deeply rooted in anti-Semitism, frequently implicating Jewish individuals in groups like the Rothschild family in the alleged plot. Which they are part of the alleged plot. What are you talking? Oh man, oh boy. It says that the theories, ideas are not based on facts. Yes, they are based on facts. The hell you mean? The hell you mean? These devils. What you call Jackal Island? Okay. What you call a guy named Woodrow Wilson set up? Okay. What do you call the Sachs? The Sachs. What is it? Sachs. Sachs. What is it? Bank or something like that? I think it was. Salaki, correct me if I was wrong, brothers. But are you serious, man? All right. We know all about these things, man. Okay. You see? So it says the elite small hats. All right. It says the theory ideas are not based on facts. Accusations regarding global domination by by the people of who say they are what they say they are, but we know they're not who they are. Okay. By the elite. The elites, and manipulation of events are false and damaging. It says, while the phrase New World Order has been used in political discourse to describe periods of international relations, the New World Order conspiracy theory refers to separate and unsustainable claim of totalitarian one world government. All right, so let's go here. Let's go back in here. So I put here three forms to a totalitarian system. All right, totalitarian systems where the state seeks absolute control over the aspects of life and can manifest in various forms. While the specific characteristics may vary, three common facts of ideological extremists, authoritarianism, and totalitarian dictatorship. Ideological extremists, all right, the form of characterized by ruling party or individual who promotes a specific, often radical ideology. They use propaganda, censorship, and manipulation of information to control populations through the beliefs of aiming to mold society according to their ideological vision. Examples include Nazism under Hitler, which Hitler's real name is Schicklgruber. Okay, his mother's name is what is it, Mary? If I'm not mistaken, I think his mother's name is Mary, and his father, I forgot his father's name is of the Rothschild stock, which goes back to what is it, Bauer? Okay, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay, so his real last name is Schicklgruber. Okay, which his father was a bastard son, born of the Rothschild, so to speak. Okay, as they would say. All right, so we know who he really is. Okay, it says authoritarianism. Okay, it says while authoritarian regimes also concentrate power in single entity, they may not necessarily be driven by specific ideological or ideology. All right. Instead, they often prioritize maintaining power and stability through suppression of dissent and control over institutions. They might utilize secret police propaganda, and limitations on patrol precipitation to stay in power. So pretty much you got these police officers or your military government, right? Which they all being called dogs by the Freemasons. They call the military, and they call the police officers and all the police around the United States of America, they call them dogs. Okay? Meaning they are beneath them. Alright? So you imagine about how all these police officers and how all these military guys are going to end up, a lot of them already have these chips. They already have the RFID microchip. Alright? Okay? And a lot of police officers are going to end up taking that RFID microchip. Okay? Because they're going to be scared enough not to lose their benefits from their jobs and everything else to take care of their families. All right? You see? Okay? So it says totalitarian dictatorship. This form combines elements both ideological extremists and authoritarian Salakia. Tongue twister sometimes. All right. It says it seeks absolute control over all aspects of life, including political and social, economic, and cultural spheres. It often involves a single party or personal cult surrounding the leader, and a perversive system of surveillance and repression. Examples including fascist Italy under Mussolini, and some communist regimes like North Korea. Okay. All right, so let's go into this here. Now, let's take you into this here. The CMS digital health tech ecosystem, Salakia. It says the Centers for Medical and Medicaid Services, which is CMS, is actively working to modernize the U.S. digital health infrastructure and create and sign and integrate an efficient healthcare experience. All right, you see, which is that microchip, man. This is all a part of that microchip. This is all a part of the plot of the microchip, right? To go down to the healthcare, right? So let's just say something comes up, like I said, if something ends up popping up, and they say, you listen, everybody needs to come in, take this chip. We got the stable coin already set up already. That's the way of body activity to move. See, this thing's gonna be happening, man. All right. It's about to come to pass, man. The RFID microchip. So a lot of you people out there who are not with this truth, okay? I mean, I'm talking about the circumcision, all right? I'm talking about the guys who are in the truth, or call themselves being in the truth, and you're not teaching about the mark of the beast, and it comes up on you. The Most High the Most High may make your ass take that shit, and then you out of here, and then you out of there, man. Okay. You see? There ain't no way to say, I took it, but I'm gonna push it out and take it out. No. You took it. You already did the evil deed. You already did the work to take it. And the Most High seen it. Yahweh Shai seen it. So don't try to pull a woe over on the Heavenly Father and His Son's eyes, man. Okay? You're gonna be destroyed for it. You take that chip, you will be destroyed. All right? So it says health technology ecosystem incentive. It says CMS launched a health technology ecosystem incentive to foster a collaborative environment between government and institution and industrial Salakia, aiming to unlock innovation by streamlining healthcare data flows among patients, providers, payers, and technology platforms. Payers. See that? Payers. That's the RFID microchip. Providers, meaning that, you know, you got the ones who work for these hospitals and all of that, man. Patients, okay? It says Salakia, patents, okay? Healthcare data flows among patents, patients, providers, payers, and technology platforms. All right. It says the incentive in collaboration over compliance and calls on healthcare industry to volunteer align around shared framework for data access and exchange. CMS intends to launch key public infrastructure, including the national provider dictator and enhance Medicaid government features, right? That's government features right there, right? Medicare government features, while relying on the private sector to develop and deliver an innovative solution based on this common framework. Over 60 companies, including technology frames, providers, and insurers, and health data sharing networks have pledged to participate in the incentive and committing Salakia to deliver results in the first quarter of 2026. Wow. Look at that. So when you add that number up right there, 2026. So 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus another 2 is 10. Completion. Wouldn't that be? So what is a score? All right, a score is 10. So when they say 3 scores, 4 scores, it's 10. The number to the Lord is 7. I don't know. Let's read on. It says these companies include major tech players like Amazon, Apple, Google, OpenAI, Anthropic, as well as health systems and electric health records, EHR vendors. Okay, so key aspects and goals. As you can read, patient empowerment. All right, patient empowerment. So right up here, it's patient up here. Patients, providers, payers, and technology platforms. All right, so it says a key focus is on empowering patients by giving them easy and secure access to their health information. How are you gonna have easy and secure access to your healthcare information? Through that chip. You go home, you scan in on your computer, you scan in over here, scanning over there. You no longer need to go and access it. You're going to use that chip, okay, to do a lot of these things. All right? Okay? It says information and the ability to share it with providers and other trusted parties. It says this includes incentives like kill the clipboard and digitize patient intake and visit. They was testing that out during COVID. Doing so-called COVID, man. All right? Which the word COVID, by the way, means a certificate of vaccination identification. All right? 2020 was the tag of it. Or 19 was the actual start of it. But 20 was the tag which they have set up through Microsoft. All right, in the Gabby Bill Gates Foundation. Okay, which the ID is 2020, and the patent number is 060606. Okay, it says improved core coordination. The goal is to ensure that providers and care teams have timely access. So that means in order to do a faster way, in order to make it move faster, you have that chip. It says in timely access to the data, they'll need the point of care, facilitating better decision making and care coordination. All right. Reduced administrative burden by streamlining data exchange and auto muting processes. CMS seeks to reduce administrative burden for providers and payers, for example, by improving prior authorization processes through policies and technology. Secure data sharing. The ecosystem will prioritize data security and privacy and utilizing security digital identity credentials and ensuring compliance with regulations like HIPAA. So everything is going to be all connected the same way. But you're just going to have to take a chip. This is coming, man. Okay, this is coming, man. What I'm reading to you is talking about the mark of the beast. Let's just read it to end it off.